welcome back to Rust Order Garage as we continue on what is now officially known as the Rot Box. Alright, it's the same day for me, but a new video for you because it was the first one I didn't want to run too long. So, last one, took the nose off the car, discovered more damage, lots of damage. But, you know, whatever, is what it is. So on this one, when I get the engine and transmission out, keep moving forward until there's nothing left to do but fix it. So let's get the engine and tranny out. That should be easy. So have any of you tackled anything this bad? This is the worst that I've looked at and said I'm going to fix it. There is so much mud and just destruction. What a horrible design. This thing may have been rotted out in 30,000 miles. This thing is just, what a bad design. Everything is just packed with dirt. There was nothing really stopping road dirt and grime from just getting packed up in this area and breaking the car in half. This is crazy. I'm looking right into the interior of the car. It's ridiculous. Man, we didn't even get the engine out yet. It's like, this all has to get cut away. And I want to keep the firewall. The plan was to keep the factory firewall and HVAC and all that stuff, because there's plenty of room for a V8 in here. I guess we'll just see how it goes in the rebuilding process. I may just have to rebuild both sides of the firewall rather than cut it all out completely, because I would like to keep, I said, the original HVAC, not AC, but you know what I mean, the original heater assembly, keep all that. Although over here, not this, I think this hoses go to a control valve, that would go away, but if there's a heater core in there, I want to keep that. And this is, man, wow, this is definitely the worst I've ever touched and considered fixing. Normally I would look at this and say, nah, nope, it's not worth my time. And it may not be worth my time, but man, this car is so cool. I want to drive it. So unless I somehow find a rust-free wagon to build, this is what we're going with. We're going to try to save it, get it back on the road. Whew. Man, I just like to punish myself. All right, we got to start with the engine. I got to stop picking at this thing. It's like a scab. I keep touching it and messing with it, and more pieces keep falling on the ground. And it's just, yeah. We're going to be busy. But reality is, it's just metal. The door hinges are captured by the inside of the pillar right now. So the doors are still in place, even though the outside is rotted away here and dropping junk everywhere. So we're still, you know, the doors still work, but I'm gonna have to get this one better and that one better. Both of them really, both front doors are gonna need some tweaking because of this damage here. Once the engine's out and the weight is off the front of the car, it might be a little easier to play around with that stuff. But we'll see. All right, so I'm going to take this crossbar out of here, radiator out of there, battery, hack some wiring, and see if we can get this thing out. got one off. This motor's going right to the scrapyard too. I'm not saving it for anybody. I was thinking about throwing it up for sale in case somebody needed parts, but I don't know. Maybe the transmission's worth something to somebody. I don't know. Everything is just in such bad condition. Yeah, the fluid looks good in the transmission, so that's probably okay. But I don't really know if there's anybody out there actually restoring these cars. Everything's put together with self-tappers and stuff. This car is, you know, is rotted to death, but all the hardware is coming out that I can get to. Where does that go? All right, upper crossbar is off. Now I'll get the radiator out of here. Doubt there's any fluid in this thing. Nope. At least not that I can see. Original tower clamps. Rusted, garbage, sharp, ow. All right, here's the garbage. What we got? Well, the bottom one's got a normal clamp. Hold on here. Nope, it's rusted. Oh. Everything on this car is rusted. Man. I thought the Buick was a lot of floor work. This is going to be different. Why am I even bothering with that? Cutoff wheel. All right, it's getting late. I'm getting tired. It's about ready to pull this thing out of here. Every time I think I'm ready to go, I see something else. AMCs are weird. There's like a strut rod attached to the engine block going down to the cross member. Just saw that. I'm like, well, that's not gonna work. If that's in the way, I can't pull the engine with that there. So, and of course, I just looked underneath, and the torque tube that didn't leak anything separated, and it's leaking now. And of course, the drain pan moved. So. They got a mess to clean up too. What else is new? All right. This car is a rusty piece of junk. Let me tell you. All right. We got to try to do it better. Try to improve it. All right. So if we go here, let's see. Where can I go? Maybe around. Where's a bolt? Let me find a bolt. All right, first attempt. Oh, shoot, you know what else? I forgot. I got to cut the transmission cross member to get this out of here because it's still attached. And I didn't unbolt it when I was under the car earlier. I figured I would just cut it. But you know what? I think I did unbolt the transmission bolts. I think I did unbolt the mounts. Maybe I can put a jack under it. and lift it, because I just came off the engine mounts. Let me see. Where are we? I see the transmission mounts. What else we got here? The whole car is just coming apart right now. Oh, that's up. I'm starting to think that the engine was part of the reason that the car was in one piece. Something let loose. I think that was the torque tube. Oh, you know what? Yep, that's the torque tube off. And we're actually draining into the pan for once. But I forgot to disconnect all the push button linkage, the cables. I'm hoping I can get the engine up and out and disconnect that stuff, because I was going to try to save it in case somebody needed it. Something's hanging up. All right, I'm getting down where I can see the crazy push button shift linkage, because I want to try to save that. That might be something that somebody could use. All right, see if I can get this thing finally out of here. And of course my drain pan moved and I got an oil slick now, unfortunately. I got all the linkage disconnected. Let's let it down some. Let's get out of the way. Drain pan moved again, I can tell. Son of a gun. Yeah. It's gonna be a full kitty litter box on this one. Almost there. Come on. This can grab a bit. Finally, I think we got it out of here. Well, I know we got it out of here. Finally, it's out. Holy smokes, what a mess. Alright, well, I guess that's going to be it for this one. The engine and transmission are out, which is what I wanted. But I got a whole lot of cleaning up here to do, thanks to the oil slick. And I want to clean this up a little bit. Otherwise, I'll just keep sweeping the floor every time I look at this thing. It drops something, so I'm going to try to clean up a little. But I think the next videos will be starting on repair work on the A-pillars, because I need to get that set first,
And well, you know what? Maybe we'll take the car back outside and get the seats out and stuff and see how bad the floors are. Oh, I don't know if I want to know. And then I guess that's the last assessment deal, right? So after that, yeah, because I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. So I think after this, we'll take it back outside, get the front seat out, get the back seat out, and remove the remnants of the rubber mat that's on top of the what used to be the floors, and see what's left of the floors. And then we'll have a really good idea of what we're doing here. So, boy, this is a good one. So I'm going to get cleaned up here, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Man, if you are following through this, thank you very much, because I'm going to need the support. This is crazy. So comment on this thing. What do you think? Is it too far gone? Am I wasting my time here? Well, don't say that, because I am wasting my time. But I like the car, so I don't think it's a waste of time. You may, but have you ever done anything like this before? You've ever dealt with something this bad that was worth this little? Because I can see where they do this kind of stuff to Hemi Mopars and stuff, but there's a return on investment there. There's not going to be a return on investment here. Anyway. See you on the next one. Later.